What is breathwork for enhanced awareness? Hi, I hope you are doing well. Today, as usual, you will join Your Motivation University with the usual intimacy. Today we are talking about breathwork for enhanced awareness. We hope to reveal many very important and wonderful facts about breathwork for enhanced awareness in this video. We invite you to stay with Your Motivation University until the last few seconds of this special video. Breathwork represents a powerful gateway to heightened self-awareness and personal transformation. Through conscious breathing techniques, you can access deeper states of awareness that illuminate aspects of your identity previously hidden from view, ultimately fueling authentic motivation and purposeful living. This ancient practice, now supported by modern science, offers you a direct path to understanding your inner landscape and unlocking your full potential for self-discovery. Breathing is the most fundamental rhythm that sustains your existence, yet it remains largely unconscious for most of your daily life. As one perspective eloquently states, in the intricate dance of life, there exists a fundamental rhythm that sustains us all, the breath. Breathwork represents the conscious manipulation and control of this vital process, transforming an automatic bodily function into a powerful tool for self-discovery and heightened awareness. When you engage in breathwork, you're tapping into an ancient practice that spans cultures and centuries. From the pranayama techniques of Hindu yogis to the rhythmic practices of indigenous shamans, breathwork has been woven into the fabric of human experience, serving as a bridge between the physical and metaphysical realms. Today, these ancient wisdom traditions have merged with modern therapeutic approaches to create accessible practices that can profoundly impact your self-awareness, identity, and ultimately, your motivation. The relationship between breathwork and enhanced awareness is intimate and direct. By consciously altering your breathing patterns, you create physiological changes that directly influence your mental and emotional states. This allows you to access deeper levels of consciousness and self-understanding that might otherwise remain hidden beneath the surface of your everyday awareness. As you embark on this exploration of breathwork for enhanced awareness, you're joining a journey of self-discovery that has the potential to transform how you perceive yourself and your place in the world. This transformation doesn't happen in isolation. It's part of a larger process of developing self-awareness and identity, which in turn fuels authentic motivation in all areas of your life. The transformative power of breathwork isn't just mystical tradition, it's grounded in physiology and psychology. When you intentionally change your breathing pattern, you trigger a cascade of biological responses that directly influence your brain function, nervous system, and hormone production. Breathwork meditation combines breathing exercises with mindfulness, requiring you to intentionally and consciously change your breathing pattern while paying attention to the sensations that arise in your body. This conscious attention to both breath and bodily sensations creates a powerful feedback loop between mind and body. At the physiological level, your breath regulation affects the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your bloodstream. In some intensive breathwork methods like holotropic breathwork, the process involves breathing at a fast rate for minutes to hours. This changes the balance between carbon dioxide and oxygen in the body. These chemical changes influence brain function, particularly in regions responsible for emotional regulation and self-awareness. The breath-mind connection operates through multiple pathways. Your breathing pattern directly affects your autonomic nervous system. Slower, deeper breathing activates the parasympathetic rest and digest response, while faster breathing can trigger sympathetic fight or flight responses, or when done in controlled settings, altered states of consciousness. This relationship explains why research shows breathwork can increase heart rate variability, a metric associated with longevity, fitness, and mental health. Beyond these physiological mechanisms, breathwork creates a unique opportunity for you to observe the contents of your consciousness. As you focus on your breath, you naturally develop metacognition, the awareness of your own thinking processes, which is a cornerstone of self-awareness. This heightened state of self-observation allows you to recognize patterns in your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that may have previously operated below the threshold of consciousness. The world of breathwork encompasses a rich variety of techniques, each offering unique pathways to enhanced self-awareness. Understanding these different approaches allows you to select practices that resonate with your specific needs and goals for self-discovery. Meditation-based breathwork techniques provide accessible entry points for beginners. Popular approaches include the 4-7-8 breathing technique, where you inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale for 8, creating a natural calming effect. Box breathing offers another structured approach that promotes present moment awareness. Alternate nostril breathing, derived from yogic traditions, helps balance the hemispheres of your brain and cultivate internal equilibrium. For more intensive exploration, holotropic breathwork stands as a powerful modality for profound self-discovery. Developed by psychiatrist Stanislav Grof, this technique is intended to help with emotional healing and personal growth. It's said to produce an altered state of consciousness. During a holotropic breathwork session, you breathe at an accelerated rate while listening to evocative music, often experiencing powerful emotions, memories, and insights that can dramatically enhance your self-understanding. Research supports the effectiveness of holotropic breathwork for self-awareness. A study examining its effects found that participants experienced positive self-awareness changes, including reductions in persistence temperament, interpersonal problems, overly accommodating, intrusive, needy, and hostility scores. The research concluded that holotropic breathwork can induce very beneficial temperament changes, which can have positive effects on the development of character, measured as an increase in self-awareness. Other notable breathwork modalities include transformational breathwork, rebirthing breathwork, and Wim Hof method, each offering unique approaches to using the breath as a vehicle for self-discovery. What unites all these techniques is their ability to shift your awareness from external distractions to your internal landscape, creating space for deeper self-knowledge to emerge. As you explore these different modalities, you may find that certain techniques resonate more strongly with your temperament and goals. Some practices may feel more accessible for daily integration, while others might serve as occasional catalysts for deeper transformation. The key is approaching each with an attitude of curiosity and openness to what they might reveal about your true self. Engaging in regular breathwork practice offers transformative benefits for your journey of self-discovery and personal growth. These benefits extend across physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual dimensions of your being. Perhaps the most profound benefit of breathwork is its ability to enhance self-awareness, the cornerstone of authentic identity development. Through conscious breathing, you create space between your thoughts and your identity, allowing you to observe your inner processes with greater objectivity. Research indicates that breathwork practices like holotropic breathwork can produce positive self-awareness changes, helping you recognize and transform limiting patterns and beliefs that may have shaped your identity without your conscious awareness. Emotionally, breathwork offers powerful tools for healing and regulation. Studies show breathwork can soothe emotions associated with grief and trauma and reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. By breathing through emotional discomfort rather than avoiding it, you develop greater emotional intelligence and resilience. Many practitioners report accessing and releasing long-held emotional blocks during breathwork sessions, allowing you to move forward with greater freedom and authenticity. The stress-reducing effects of breathwork create a foundation for deeper self-exploration. When your nervous system shifts from sympathetic to parasympathetic activation, you gain access to parts of yourself that remain hidden during states of stress and survival. Research confirms breathwork can decrease high blood pressure and deepen relaxation, creating optimal physiological conditions for self-reflection and growth. Cognitively, breathwork enhances your capacity for insight and clarity. Studies indicate breathwork practices can improve alertness, focus, and memory, and promote creativity. These cognitive enhancements support your ability to make meaningful connections between different aspects of your experience, facilitating deeper self-understanding and personal integration. For many practitioners, breathwork opens doors to spiritual dimensions of awareness that dramatically expand self-perception. The experience of transcending your ordinary identity during breathwork sessions can reveal a more expansive sense of self that feels deeply authentic and meaningful. Holotropic breathwork allows you to move beyond your body and ego to get in touch with your true self and spirit. It allows you to better connect with others and the natural world. The cumulative effect of these benefits is a more cohesive and authentic sense of identity. By exploring different facets of yourself through breathwork, you can integrate previously fragmented aspects of your experience into a more unified whole. This integration naturally fuels intrinsic motivation as your actions become increasingly aligned with your authentic self rather than driven by external pressures or unconscious conditioning. Incorporating breathwork into your daily routine doesn't require dramatic lifestyle changes. Small, consistent practices can yield significant benefits for your self-awareness and personal growth. The key is finding approaches that fit naturally into your existing schedule while providing meaningful opportunities for self-connection. Begin by setting aside just 5 minutes each morning for conscious breathing before the demands of the day take hold. This simple practice creates a foundation of mindfulness that can permeate your entire day. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and bring your full attention to the natural rhythm of your breath. Notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your body without trying to change anything. This basic mindful breathing establishes the self-observational skills fundamental to enhanced self-awareness. As you become comfortable with basic mindful breathing, experiment with structured techniques that address specific needs. If you're seeking calm and stress reduction, try the 4, 7, and 8 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, and exhale for 8 counts. For moments requiring mental clarity and focus, box breathing can be especially effective. Inhale, hold, exhale, and hold for equal counts, creating a square pattern with your breath. These techniques can be seamlessly integrated into transitions between activities or whenever you need to reset your mental state. Create environmental cues that remind you to check in with your breath throughout the day. You might place small visual reminders on your desk, set gentle alarms on your phone, or associate breathwork with regular activities like waiting in line or stopping at red lights. These micro-practices of breath awareness build your capacity for presence and self-observation even during busy days. For deeper exploration, consider establishing a more extended breathwork session once or twice weekly. Set aside 20-30 minutes in a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. You might follow guided audio instructions for specific techniques or simply allow your breathing to deepen naturally as you turn your awareness inward. Journal immediately afterward to capture insights about yourself that emerged during the practice. Combining breathwork with other reflective practices can amplify its benefits for self-discovery. Try incorporating breathwork before meditation, journaling, or artistic expression to access deeper layers of self-awareness. As one source notes, after holotropic breathwork sessions, participants are often asked to creatively express your experience, usually by drawing a mandala, and encouraged to discuss your experience. Similar creative exploration can enhance your personal practice as well. Pay attention to how different breathwork techniques affect your state of being. Some practices might energize you while others promote relaxation. Some may bring emotions to the surface while others create mental clarity. This self-observation helps you develop a personalized toolkit of techniques that support different aspects of your self-awareness journey. Remember that consistency matters more than duration or intensity. A 5-minute daily practice will yield greater benefits for self-awareness than occasional hour-long sessions. By making breathwork a regular part of your life, you create an ongoing dialogue with yourself that gradually reveals deeper dimensions of your authentic identity. As your breathwork journey progresses, you may feel called to explore more intensive practices that can catalyze profound shifts in self-awareness and identity. These advanced modalities often require proper guidance and supportive settings to navigate the powerful experiences they can evoke. Holotropic breathwork represents one of the most well-researched advanced breathwork approaches for deep self-exploration. Developed by psychiatrist Stanislav Grof as a non-drug alternative to access non-ordinary states of consciousness, this practice involves sustained, accelerated breathing, accompanied by evocative music in a supportive group setting. During a session, you are guided through the exercise by someone who is trained in this emotional release modality. The experience can last several hours and often reveals aspects of yourself that lie beyond your everyday awareness. Research on holotropic breathwork shows promising results for enhanced self-awareness. A study found that participants experienced positive temperament changes and positive changes in character. More specifically, the research indicated reductions in problematic interpersonal patterns, such as being overly accommodating or intrusive needy, suggesting the practice helps dissolve limiting identity structures that may have formed in response to early life experiences. Participating in a holotropic breathwork workshop typically involves a full day or weekend commitment. The setting is carefully designed to support your journey, with trained facilitators ensuring your physical and emotional safety throughout the process. After the breathing portion, integration activities help you make meaning of your experience. After a session, you'll be asked to creatively express your experience, usually by drawing a mandala. You'll also be encouraged to discuss your experience. This integration phase is crucial for translating insights into lasting self-awareness. Other advanced breathwork modalities include shamanic breathwork, which incorporates elements of indigenous healing traditions, transformational breath, which focuses on opening restricted breathing patterns, and conscious connected breathing, which emphasizes maintaining a continuous flow without pauses between inhalation and exhalation. Each offers unique pathways to expanded self-awareness. For those seeking intensive immersion, breathwork retreats provide dedicated time and space for deep inner exploration. These multi-day experiences remove you from everyday distractions and responsibilities, allowing for sustained focus on your inner journey. Many retreats combine breathwork with complementary practices such as meditation, movement, time in nature, and creative expression to support comprehensive self-discovery. Working with a skilled breathwork practitioner in one-on-one sessions offers another avenue for advanced practice. Individual guidance allows the facilitator to tailor the experience to your specific needs and provide personalized support through challenging material that may arise. This container can be especially valuable when exploring trauma or deep-seated emotional patterns that influence your sense of identity. As you engage with advanced breathwork practices, approach them with both courage and discernment. These powerful techniques can bring to light aspects of yourself that have remained in shadow, including difficult emotions, memories, or insights that challenge your current self-concept. While this process may sometimes feel uncomfortable, it offers unprecedented opportunities for authentic self-discovery and integration. While breathwork offers powerful benefits for self-awareness, approaching these practices with appropriate knowledge and precautions ensures a safe and beneficial experience. Understanding potential challenges helps you navigate this journey with wisdom and discernment. Safety considerations should be your first priority, particularly with intensive breathwork modalities. Certain medical conditions may make some breathwork techniques inadvisable. People with cardiovascular issues, severe psychiatric conditions, recent surgery, glaucoma, or pregnancy should consult healthcare providers before engaging in intensive breathwork practices. Even with gentler techniques, it's important to honor your body's signals and never push beyond comfortable limits. Emotional activation represents another important consideration. Breathwork can access deep emotional material stored in your body, sometimes triggering powerful feelings or memories. While this release often proves therapeutic, it requires proper support and integration. As one participant in a breathwork session described, "I will soon go someplace else entirely. I will transcend space," indicating the potentially profound nature of these experiences. Having appropriate emotional resources, whether a trained facilitator, therapist, or trusted friend, helps you process what emerges. The temporary intensification of challenging mental states sometimes occurs with breathwork. Research on holotropic breathwork noted that temperament changes were followed by an increase in paranoid ideation, suggesting a transitional period of heightened vigilance or wariness can follow significant shifts in self-perception. Understanding that such phases typically resolve naturally can help you navigate them with greater ease. Cultural appropriation concerns merit thoughtful consideration. Many breathwork practices have roots in indigenous and Eastern spiritual traditions. Approaching these techniques with respect for their origins and cultural contexts demonstrates ethical engagement. Seek instructors who acknowledge and honor the traditions from which these practices derive, rather than presenting them as decontextualized techniques. Finding qualified guidance presents another potential challenge. With breathwork's growing popularity, practitioners with varying levels of training and experience now offer services. For intensive modalities like holotropic breathwork, seek facilitators certified through established training programs. For any breathwork teacher, inquire about their training, experience, approach to safety, and methods for supporting participants through challenging experiences. Integration challenges often arise after powerful breathwork sessions. Without proper integration, insights gained during breathwork may fade without creating lasting changes in self-awareness and behavior. Journaling, creative expression, contemplative practices, and discussions with trusted others can help anchor your experiences. As noted regarding holotropic breathwork, after sessions, participants are encouraged to creatively express your experience and discuss your experience, highlighting the importance of integration. Remember that breathwork represents one of many pathways to enhanced self-awareness. For some individuals, other reflective practices like meditation, journaling, or movement might provide more accessible routes to self-discovery. Honor your unique needs and responses as you explore what best supports your journey toward authentic identity and motivation. The path of self-discovery through breathwork offers a lifelong journey rather than a destination. As you continue exploring the relationship between your breath, awareness, and identity, you'll likely find that each layer of self-understanding reveals new dimensions awaiting discovery. This evolving process becomes not just a practice, but a way of being that infuses your life with greater authenticity and purpose. Through consistent breathwork practice, you develop what might be called awareness musculature, the capacity to remain present with increasingly subtle aspects of your experience. This expanded awareness naturally transforms your relationship with yourself and others. Research supports this transformation, showing that breathwork can lead to improved self-awareness and a more positive outlook on life. As your perception shifts, you may find yourself naturally motivated toward choices that align with your authentic values rather than external expectations or conditioned patterns. The journey of breathwork for self-awareness contributes to a more integrated sense of identity. Parts of yourself that once seemed contradictory or fragmented can be witnessed with compassionate awareness and gradually incorporated into a more cohesive self-concept. This integration doesn't mean eliminating complexity or inner diversity, but rather embracing the multifaceted nature of your being with greater understanding and acceptance. The motivational impact of this enhanced self-awareness cannot be overstated. When you act from authentic self-knowledge rather than habitual reactivity or social conformity, you access deeper wellsprings of meaning and purpose. Many practitioners report that breathwork helps them find new purpose and direction in their lives. This intrinsic motivation proves far more sustainable than external rewards or pressures, fueling long-term commitment to personal growth and meaningful contribution. The relational dimensions of self-discovery through breathwork extend beyond your relationship with yourself. As you become more fully present to your own experience, you naturally develop greater capacity for presence with others. Holotropic breathwork, for instance, allows you to better connect with others and the natural world. This expanded connection dissolves the illusion of separate selfhood that often underlies conflict and alienation, opening possibilities for more authentic and compassionate relationships. The breath that has accompanied you since your first moments of life offers a constant invitation to greater self-awareness. It remains available in every moment as a doorway to your authentic being. No special equipment, environments, or circumstances required. This accessibility makes breathwork one of the most democratic and widely available paths to self-discovery, regardless of your circumstances or background. In closing, the journey of enhanced awareness through breathwork ultimately reveals that you are both the explorer and the territory being explored. As you continue this exploration, may each breath bring you closer to the authentic identity and intrinsic motivation that represent your unique contribution to the world. If you haven't watched the voice recording reflections video on the card on the right, I invite you to watch it too. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, please subscribe. If you like the video, please give it a like. Don't forget to share this video with others. We'll see you again tomorrow with a video like this. Until then, stay tuned with Your Motivation University. Have a nice day. Bye.